Hi everybody, it's Alexa here from Once Upon a Chapter, and I'm here today to show you my TBR pile for the BookBuddyathon. This is basically a readathon hosted from today, which is the 17th, throughout the end of the week on Sunday, and the purpose of this readathon is to find a book buddy out there in the world and read some books. They don't have to be, everything is not a buddy read, but you have some challenges to complete. So on this readathon there is 5 challenges that you can participate in book-wise. And Stephanie, I talked to Stephanie here at Once Upon a Chapter about being my book buddy, and she agreed to do this with me, so I'm really excited that we get to kind of read some things. So we just decided, because we're really busy, I'm working 6 out of the 7 days. The only day I'm not working is today on Monday, and then I'm working the whole rest of the week. And Stephanie's pretty busy working too, so we just decided that based on our schedules we wouldn't be able to read books for all 5 of the challenges, but we picked 3 of the categories in order to read. So first up, since it is a buddy readathon, the book that we are going to buddy read, which is one of the challenges, is to read a book with your buddy, is Under the Never Sky. I have had a copy of this since this first came out several years ago. The series, as most of you probably already know, has been completed and finished already, and yeah, still haven't started it. Stephanie said she owned it and she hadn't started it either, so this is going to be our buddy read together, which is going to fulfill one of the challenges. Another challenge is to read a book that your buddy gave 5-star rating to. So I was talking with Stephanie, I was looking on her Goodreads page for a book that was 5 stars, and I just ended up texting her and saying, hey, instead of me sitting here going through all of these books on Goodreads, is there a book that you really know that I'm probably going to enjoy that you rated 5 stars? So she was nice enough to send me a copy of a book that she gave 5 stars to. And she said it was kind of like a mystery type of book. This is the first in a series. It's called Notorious, about a woman, I guess, who has a lot of money, and she uses her money basically to solve old crimes or crimes that just didn't really have enough money or support in order to find the solution to the crime. So my guess is maybe kind of like that old show Cold Case that was on, where that woman's job was strictly basically to open up older cases and try and get them solved later on. Kind of sounds a little bit about what this is like. I'm assuming that there might be a little bit of romance involved in this, since Stephanie and I always like reading adult books that have a little touch of romance in them. So I'm not sure if this has that, because I'm going strictly just on what she told me about it in a text message. So that's all I know, and that's probably a good thing, because going into mystery type of books, you're not really supposed to know a whole lot. But yes, this is the book that I'll be reading for the challenge of a book that Stephanie gave a 5-star rating to. And then the last challenge that we're going to compete in is the challenge where you have to pick a book that has your book buddy's favorite color on it. So Stephanie's favorite color was purple, and so I had to pick a book that had some purple on it. I had a lot of choices, but I decided to go with this one again because it's been on my shelf for quite a long time. The series is now finished and complete because the 3rd book came out sometime earlier this year or at the end of last year. So the series is complete, so I really should read it. And so I decided to go with Hemlock. And it might be a little hard to tell just because all the colors are very dark on here, but her dress is a very deep dark purple, and then kind of the writing up here is like a lighter purple. And also, the entire book, when you take off the cover, is a very pretty purple color. So I figure I am definitely fulfilling my purple challenge with this one. So this is the book I'll be reading for that. The other challenges were to pick out 3 books that you wanted to read and have your buddy pick one of those 3. I mean, Stephanie and I kind of picked most of these books together anyway, so, And another book is to read a book you really want to read is the 5th challenge, and I want to read all of these, so I'm pretty sure that we're fulfilling the majority of the challenges, even though we're only reading 3 books. One book that I do have on the side that I might kind of consider a book that I really want to read is, prior to this, I did start Queen of Shadows. I'm not done with it yet. I'm only about halfway through it. Maybe not even quite halfway. So I really would like to continue reading this throughout the week, or maybe near the end of the week if I finish the 3 books that we did have picked out for the challenge. It's just going to be really hard for me to stop reading Queen of Shadows right now because it's very interesting and I'm loving the story so far. So it's going to be really hard to put this down. Plus, I really want to finish this just because, I don't want any spoilers that I'm going to read on Goodreads. I've been trying to limit my time on Goodreads and limit my time on BookTube and limit my time reading blogs and Twitter posts and everything, just because I really don't want to be spoiled for what happens in this book. So I'm maybe going to try and finish reading this throughout the week, but 3 books plus, you know, half of this chunker will put my page count actually pretty ridiculously high. And like I said, I'm working the majority of the week, so I don't really know if I'm going to get all these books read, but I definitely have an ambitious goal to get them all done. So that's everything that I'm going to be reading. I'm not sure if Stephanie's just going to post her TBR pile in a video or just maybe link the book covers on the blog. But if you want to look at any of it, it's on Once Upon a Chapter. So you can always go there and see what we're reading. And I'm just going to do like an week update thing, and I'm just going to put it on the blog. I might do a video at the end of the week just to kind of say what I read for the week. But for the majority of the part, I think I'm just going to kind of keep track on the blog. So if you want to keep track of progress for us, go ahead and go on the blog. We both blog on the same blog, so it's easy to keep track of both of us. So yeah, me rambling now, but that's everything. If you guys have read any of these books, let me know. If you guys are doing the BookBuddyathon, let me know. I'll come comment on your videos and such like that because I want to see them. Alright, bye guys. Have a good day.